Breakout game last week against Ohio State. Didn't play like a true freshman, and he gets the first carry here. And gets back to about the line of scrimmage. Available today for Lincoln Riley after leaving early in that game last week against Ohio State. It is Sermon again. And maybe just a yard for Sermon through the first two games on third down. And the first pass of the game for Mayfield is complete over the middle, right near the first down mark.
And seeing a quick coverage mishap right there. You see the safety backed up, left Andrews wide.
All game. Threw for 3 touchdowns last week. They'll pitch it back to him, and a man streaking down the middle of the field is Jeffrey Mead.
Didn't want to outrun the coverage, but you'll see a great job sucking the defense up. And then Mayfield just needs to really let it loose and let it rip. Mayfield here slows down to try to come back and make a play, but unable.
He's looking at Andrews again, who got a little bit of separation, but a flag is thrown, and then he coughed up the football. It goes right into the arms of the Tulane nickelback, Jared Franklin. It is Rodney Anderson in the backfield. Flowers as a blocker, and Anderson can't get to the on 2nd and 11. Sermon in motion. Play action. Taking a shot. He has a wide open C.D. Lamb. No chance for anyone for Tulane to catch him in 82.
They just caught Tulane kind of off guard, and I want to say they missed this coverage, but you see Trey Sermon just goes in the flat, and they have 2 guys jump him. Just leaves C.D. Lamb wide open. The way the corner's running, though, you would think it was his responsibility. He had to that uh-oh moment where he realized, oh no, I let him run right by me. I'm not supposed to be in the flat. So I'd say it was a busted coverage on the corner's part, but you can only guess from up here.
When asking the coaching staff and Lincoln Riley about Lamb, he said he took over pretty quickly and back. That was the starter last week and was playing until he fumbled on the 2nd possession, and then he wasn't seen again. And he gets the carry here.
Ride this way, no pun intended, ride the wave into a victory here.
Don't ride the green wave, though. Mayfield steps up, short pass is complete. Marquise Brown finds a lane on the outside and brings
their mental test. Is because sometimes you think these plays are just going to come so easy, right? This isn't Ohio State. We're able to run around guys. We're able to quickly make a miss, but you got to do this consistently.
Mayfield ups the tempo, sets himself, and looking long. Brown can't run underneath it.
But he had plenty of guys underneath, but a little too much air for.
Adams to the right of Mayfield. And they will get it to Adams in the flat. Everybody's got a block, and Adams has a chance to cut back and get on as a rush. Oklahoma had 0 rushing yards coming into this drive, and now Adams has 20, and they give him the ball again. 3 comes after the fumble, but Trey Sermon got going. They rode him the rest of the way. Abdul Adams back in this one over the middle and over the head of Mark Andrews.
Dale, Arizona. Mayfield, plenty of time in the backfield, sets his feet, but
7 with 134 yards. Most of that courtesy of the 82-yard touchdown grab. This is Adams again with some green in front of him. Knocked down at the 25-yard
run right at Tulane here. You can see they're doing a great job pulling those guards. Big Orlando Brown coming out front, clearing the way for Adams.
This is completed to C.D. Lamb, who could not make his Sutton. Come in with Mayfield, but it is Mayfield to throw. Has some time over the middle, open, complete, and a touchdown. C.D. Lamb.
There's a nice touchdown. You see this cross action right here. Boom. Look at how it sucks up 57. That's his responsibility to get in that passing lane. But nope, C.D. Lamb's already on the other side of the field, ready and waiting.
He's run off since the last time we saw him. But he's got a lead for the first time as Marcelius Sutton takes 61 weeks since 2000. Mayfield on a pump, and Lamb adjusts and came back and stays on his feet.
Throw it behind and force him to make a play. Great job by Lamb adjusting.
So this time it's Marcelius Sutton. And Marcelius Sutton against UTEP led the team. Last week it was Trey Sermon. And this carry it's Sutton again. And good luck taking down. And they have replaced them. Trey Sermon, Marcelius Sutton, Abdul Adams. And coming back on the reverse is Jeff Badette. Flags fly as Badette takes it into the end zone.
Yeah, it's going to be close.
Personal foul, blindside, targeting, number 9 of the offense. 15-yard penalty. Replay, first down.
The significant part of
The
that
previous play is now under further review.
A wide open guy that you get to go hit and get to take some frustration out. I think that's good and clean. He uses his shoulder, hits him right in the chest. They're going to take away the targeting. You know, and he didn't even really throw his body too much into it. He stays on his feet.
After review, the targeting foul has been confirmed.
Wow.
By rule, number 9 has been disqualified from the game.
Baker Mayfield and the offense can get that touchdown back here in the final minutes of the first half, and he's going to take a deep shot and a diving play by Mark Andrews.
And that 15-yard penalty to get back and one.
Tulane was never set. They quickly snap it, they throw it to Marquise Brown, and he's running here. Abdul Adams is with Mayfield. A high snap, Mayfield able to knock it down with his fingertips, and he's going to take it, escape, and get out of bounds, but that could have been.
9-6-1 does a good job climbing the ladder here, tipping it, and then still going through his read. Making the end.
So 1st and 10 from the 20. Mayfield under pressure. Got rid of it over the middle of the field, and Brown. Mayfield wide open, touchdown, Abdul Adams.
And sneaks right by him for 7. You see him coming out of the backfield. What's he do? They don't want to pick me up. I'm not going to come inside. Boom.
Tech had only played 1 game, had a bye week last week. As Mayfield to throw on 1st down, if he can escape, but he cannot. Mayfield.
He had all goes. He had 2 goes down here. Looked like he was staring down his go route. Thought it might come open and bailed a little late.
Mayfield. Lots of space over there for Bidet. Downs here tonight. And Mayfield just got rid of it. And it's just overshot for Jeffrey Mead. And they will hand it off here to Marcellus Sutton. They send Adams in motion, and then they throw it to him. Abdul Adams has lots of green out there. Dragged down by the ankle.
Danger of having Mark Andrews out there as a receiver and a blocker. Look at him. He just clears the path. Plenty of room for Adams.
Just a sophomore. Mayfield here. Wants to go long. Wasn't there. Comes back across the field. Looking for somebody to get open, and he does complete it. And staying in bounds is Brown as he gets to build preseason as the top offensive line in the country. Haven't done anything to dissuade that as Adams runs into a pile. Led by on 2nd and 8. Mayfield escapes. Takes a shot towards Calcaterra. And the tight end had it knocked out of his hands. PJ. First target for Calcaterra. On 3rd and 8. Steps up, taking another shot. This time towards Bidet. Out of the back. All under Bob Stoops. He had an 18-year run here before stepping aside in early June and handing the keys to the Ferrari to Lincoln Riley, and Abdul Adams is off to the races. Yeah, knocked out of the 20. 49 yards for Adams on the play, the longest run from scrimmage for OU this season. Mayfield, a pump fake, and then he's taken down.
And that's how you get big runs.
After the 4-yard loss, 2nd and 14, Mayfield sets, fires over the middle, complete. Mark Andrews.
He did. I didn't think that guy's had a chance to tackle him.
Oklahoma 3rd down. And Adams does convert.
Just watch the way they finish plays and throw guys on the ground.
Quick throw. Broken up. What an athlete.
So DB can't go through you.
Marcellus Sutton right up the middle for the touchdown. Yards on the season. This is week 3, and he only played 1/2 of the first week. And he's going to take a shot downfield and overshoots Grant Calcaterra. But he is in the backfield right now. And he gets the ball. First contact in this game. Mayfield. Pocket collapsing. Now he's got plenty of time. Now he's got to get away again. Mayfield on the move. No one to throw to. He'll take it for as many yards as he can, and then a late shove there.
Open right away. Go find another spot.
Going for it on 4th and 4. Mayfield to throw. Double clutched and then threw it right through. Flag comes.
Discussion. You see here, a great combo route. You got to throw that ball earlier. Yeah.
Big man. Trey Sermon. A handoff from Baker Mayfield. I have a way with words. Mayfield takes his time. Lots of room for Marquise Brown. And now even more space. Dragged out of Bills. 9 total tackles, 5 solo. As Mayfield rips one to the far side of the field. Complete to Marquise. 1st and 10 from the 30. Sutton cuts around, knocked down just shy of the 10-yard line.
Yeah, and here you got your split black formation, which has caused Tulane some trouble on the pass and the run. Oklahoma able to break open a wide open run here again.
Nowhere to run this time for Adams. Just got back to the injury at Tennessee. And he's a guy that was highly coveted out of high school. This is a pass, it's a completion, it's a touchdown for Jordan.
3-yard dash going on right about now.
Kyler Murray, the transfer from Texas A&M, hands it off to Rodney Anderson. Throw from Murray, complete to Meade. And Meade tackled.
Off to a pitch play that they ran, so he is someone that they want to get in on the offense and give some looks to.
This is Sermon. When we asked Lincoln Riley about Murray, he said he's a threat to score every time he runs with the football. He gave it off to Rodney Anderson here at the start of the 2015 season. Sermon gets away and gets in.
Big offensive lineman. They all block down. Trey Sermon does a great job breaking a tackle there, getting through and finishing the play.
And Trey Sermon just able to get it. Kyler Murray out to the 10.
And it's number 1, Kyler Murray. I was doing some scouting reports on Kyler, and instead I end up watching 15 minutes of YouTube videos of him dashing.
See if he shows it off here on 3rd and 2. He'll throw. He's got the arm. It is complete. And a first. Handoff goes to Rodney Anderson. And a flag comes in at the end of 3 penalties last week against Ohio State. Kyler Murray taking a deep shot. And he got it. Lands in the hands of Marquise Brown.
Can be tough and does a great job keeping his arm running and running through the football. A lot of times you see what happens is guys, they stop running and they do what's called forklifting. They just stick their arms out and they hope that the ball lands in there. Nope, you got to keep those arms pumping and run through the football.
To get up for this game after going into Columbus last week and picking up a big win over then number 2 Ohio State. They just fumbled the football here.
Wow. That's a way to end a